The U.S. Supreme Court just handed President Trump his biggest defeat since he returned to the White House. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a 6-3 ruling against his trade war led to an even bigger global tariff, and what this means for Kenya and East Africa. Meet the new 15% global import duty. A temporary but seismic shift in global trade. But here's the twist. This new tariff is a direct response to the court striking down his old one. For 13 months, the Supreme Court has largely sided with President Trump, expanding his power. But on Friday, 6 justices, including 2 he appointed, delivered a stunning rebuke. They ruled his use of a 1977 Economic Emergency Powers Act to impose tariffs was illegal. This was his signature economic policy, the tool he used to cajole and punish countries, friend and foe. The ruling sent shockwaves, and then something shocking happened. Trump launched an extraordinary personal attack on the conservative justices who sided with the majority. On his Truth Social platform, he slammed their disloyalty, calling them fools and lapdogs. He alleged the majority had been swayed by foreign interests. But here's what nobody's talking about: the legal loophole. The court's ruling didn't touch his other tariffs on steel, aluminum, and various goods. And it left a different legal avenue wide open. So, less than 24 hours after the defeat, Trump announced a new move. Initially, a 10% global levy, but after what he called a thorough review of the extraordinarily anti-American decision, he doubled down. On Saturday, the Trump administration hiked the import duty to the fully allowed and legally tested 15% level. This is the latest move in a chaotic process that has seen a multitude of tariff levels set, altered, and revoked over the past year. The new duty by law is only temporary, allowable for 150 days. According to a White House fact sheet, some exemptions remain. Sectors under separate probes, like pharmaceuticals, are exempt. Goods entering under the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement are safe. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Even U.S. trading partners that reached separate tariff deals with Trump's administration will now face this new 15% global tariff. This creates a web of uncertainty. For Kenya and East Africa, this escalation in Trump's trade war means more volatility. Your exports to the world's largest economy just got 15% more expensive, unless you have a specific exemption. The president heaped praise on the 3 conservative justices who voted to uphold his authority, thanking Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, and his own nominee Brett Kavanaugh for their strength and wisdom and love of our country. But the tension is clear. Some say this is a president asserting his authority within the bounds of the law. Others see a leader lashing out at independent judges after a major political setback. The ruling marked a major political setback in striking down Trump's signature economic policy that has rolled the global trade order. Saturday's announcement is sure to provoke further uncertainty as Trump carries on with a trade war. So what does this mean for you? Higher costs on goods, more complex trade deals, and a global economy on edge. But if the court just ruled his method illegal, how long can this new 15% tariff last? The legal battle is far from over. Do you think this aggressive tariff policy helps or hurts Kenya's economy? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that impacts your wallet.